The motivation comes from like when you create something new and you know it's incredible, like you create a new rhyme, like that's the difference between us and rappers, you know what I mean? Like rappers that just rap. Like when you're rapping, you're using a database of vocabulary that's already been used before 100 times. Mainly the fucking aggression came from me being competitive. Everything came from me being competitive, even when I was playing sports, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to whip everyone's ass on the court. I had to score the most goals. I had to, you know what I mean? I had to be the center of attention that whipped everyone's ass, and I was the dude with all the moves, you know what I mean? The extra moves. I was that dude.
Battle rapping, it used to be about, you know, niggas with skills. You know, now it's like, yo, like, nigga, I'm watching like The Last Comic Standing or some shit. Cause it's all about the jokes, the punchlines, and some of the niggas, you know what I'm saying, like my man Dizaster, that nigga, he go too far sometimes.
If you're gonna battle someone, what is battling someone? You know, you're trying to tear them down and fucking lyrically destroy them. So if people are too scared to say certain things to certain people, you're not gonna be the best until you just have no filter and you're like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
How do I prepare for a battle? I prepare by thinking about all the different ways I'll imagine your family members crucified, mutilated, and fucking thrown in fucking trash cans. That's pretty much sums it up, but with a smile on my face, so it's just like very comedic at the same time. So it's just like, you know, a fucking, you know what I mean, like just crazy shit, like fucking get your brains blown off, like fucking look like someone spilled Prego sauce on your grandmother's tablecloth, or fucking grab you and drag your face across a custom-made frame made out of Vegas claws, and I'll run outside and rape your dogs and make the fucking neighbors watch. I do crazy shit like that.
Wait a minute, you fake ass! Is that your face or a Jabberwocky face mask? Fuck you! I'm the one who taught Sun Tzu the art of war. Your number one food's probably unagi and albacore. Your favorite singer in the world's probably Charlie Baltimore. You know why? Because you're a fucking Charlie from Baltimore!
The highlight of my career, I'd say it gotta be the DNA battle, me versus DNA in Toronto, where Drake showed up and, you know, gave it hell a lot of like attention, like to where like more people got involved with it, and it is a big thing. It's more than 1 million people have seen it already, so I would definitely say that was the biggest like turning point. Up until now, you know, battling Canibus in a week, that's gonna change everything.
Here, you know, while I was making this album, like there's a couple things that really pushed me, like aside from music that I love, like me and Hush, which is a good friend of mine, sat, you know, like in the studio and watched these guys like every single night, man, do what they do, whether it's like King of the Dot, URL, like all these different leagues, man, and it's just been incredible to go backwards and like in like somebody like Dizaster's career and watch him dominate.
Stacks off packages. This faggot don't move work. The only cleaning his gap out's the only time he digs up or actually do dirt. 2/3 of his life has been a root canal. Conceited, influenced you in style. Everything you're about to do, he happened to do first. Your foundation is missing like the roof of your mouth. That is what you worth. I would slap this dude around, but the fact is life's already battering you worse, and that is reality. I know it's sad, but the tooth hurts.
The way it's changed since old school battling and now is drastically. When battling first started, probably like Sugar Hill Gang shit, like they used to battle like on some like, who rocked the party and who could do it better? I got a more beautiful sweater and you get the see, that's what battling was. Who brought more liquor to the party and who had the girls, and you know what I mean? Now, battling is you're getting your whole life crucified online in front of millions of people to see it, not no fun thing at a local party.
People like Dizaster, like people stepping up their game and just killing it, it raises the bar. And like seeing battles like, you know, obviously Eminem and Idea and like a lot of those guys were like murdering it, but a lot of just people in that era were very simple. Just how like rappers from the early 80s and you hear rappers now, the rhyme schemes were very simple, and now they're like all multisyllabic, just crazy bars.
You don't know who you're battling, and then you just have to freestyle battle them on the spot, so it never got too personal and shit. Now battling, someone knows about you months in advance, you're already like a well-known name if you're battling, and like you're already like a mini celebrity in the world. And people know, people know like your history, and then they bring it up, and you get your emotions hurt, you get feelings, like it's crazy.
Man, Canibus is a cool nigga, but as far as battling, I like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when it comes to a song, I like the way he gets down in the songs. But battling, like seriously, like come on, man. He got crushed by LL Cool J. He got crushed by Eminem, and now it's more like he wants to go against my man, who I think will destroy Eminem and LL Cool J and anybody else that come around.
Somebody like Canibus that's of his stature, you know, old school, you know, one of the top 10 lyricists of all time probably, you know, it means it's a win for me and for battle rap and for hip hop as a general, because, you know, battling, you know, is the pure art, it's a pure raw form of being lyrical and crazy and just having that raw essence, and just, it would put us back on the map. Like, it would mean a lot. It would mean like I'm unfuckwittable first of all, and it's gonna stay that way until somebody bodies me. So if he doesn't do it, you know what I mean, it'll just further, you know, solidify my spot as that dude. Like, I am battle rap right now, and ain't nobody can take it from me until somebody beats me at it. So it will just further solidify my spot, I think, and just push battling to another level in general. Take it to where it has serious mainstream attention, and most of the industry gonna have to take us a lot more serious. That's what it's gonna be.
Yo, you already know June 9th what's going down, man. The Royal Rumble, Canibus versus Dizaster on the West Coast, you know what I mean? Coming to California. Yo, Canibus, man. I had so much love and respect for you before you start dissing Slaughterhouse. Now I hope you get sliced and diced, you feel me? Canibus versus Dizaster.com. Go to it, check it out June 9th on the West Coast, baby.
I haven't seen Canibus in 10 years. He could have been writing like battle shit. He could have been like in a fucking dungeon, like just smoking fucking ether and sniffing glue all day for the last 10 years and just writing the illest shit ever. He might come out, like swoop down on a fucking falcon and like just like snap his fingers and disappear into purple smoke, and then reappear behind Dizaster and like give him a fucking neck chop. Like, I have no fucking idea what he's gonna do.